I'm gonna get back to that story, Sonny. Just, just you listen to Boomer Great One. He's gonna tell you about how it was back in the olden days, back before fire, back when we walked uphill for everything. In fact, we didn't even have a concept of downhill because there was no downhill. Everything was uphill. We thought that was normal. We didn't even have a word for it because there was no alternative. It was uphill all the time. You just need to reach down and grab yourselves by your bootstraps and pull yourselves up, Sonny. Because when I was your age, I bought a house for $25,000. And I made that money on my paper route and bussing tables at the local cafe. And if I could do it, you can do it too. You just need to reach down and pull yourself up and just buckle up there, buckaroo. God, I hate boomers.
I love logging into Microsoft where there are 5 login pages. See, in my day, it's this is how bad it's become. Back in the day, my day, okay, Grandpa Abe Simpson. All right, now it's like no, it's serious. In my day, there was one login page, and you went to your email, you went to your account or whatever. Apparently, do you want to? And you could say remember selection. They won't remember it. They won't remember it. So we have an original request from King. I'm pulling it up, and I want to talk about this one because I'm shocked to find common sense going on here. You guys did it. It took took a quarter century for y'all to start saying, hey, maybe we ought to not support companies that support socialism, Marxism, anti-Americanism, or just hate you. Or maybe they don't really have a political agenda, but they are so stupid and so lacking of marketing talent. Or perhaps they're just so lazy they don't want to make what did I say again? What did I say? Foundation of capitalism. Good product at a fair price. Or maybe the same product at a lower price to compete, or a superior product at the same price. Or now this is going to be the advanced. This is the doctoral level in business. I know you Carlson School of Management MBAs are too fucking stupid to get this. A better product at a lower price. Oh my God, it's like standards of living increase somehow with that. Subscription service, bro. That, you don't think it could get worse? I'll tell you. Back in the olden days when Cappy was at business school, this whole diversity and trait-based marketing, and you're just a worthless piece of shit. The only thing about you is the way you were born. No, there's no core to you. Not a human being with intelligent thoughts or philosophies or aspirations or feelings or emotions or and you're not even sentient. No, you are a Hispanic female lesbian, and that's all you'll ever be. We're gonna market to you completely. That shit started in the 90s. The whole diversity and all that. If you didn't think it could get worse, oh yeah. In the MBA classes they're teaching, if this is all they know, subscription service, bro. That's it. There you go. I'm wondering if that's all of the consulting and McKinsey and Accenture and all the other consulting firms, like subscription service, diversity, subscription service. That's all the corporate executive marketing is, and the accountants are not the accountants. The consultants come in. Subscription service. Bro. Oh, he said bro. He must have his MBA. He must be really intelligent. He must have an IQ of 103. Anyway, so it took y'all a quarter century to tell these people to fuck off. And then maybe you don't want to pay subscription services. Maybe you don't want politics in your products. Maybe you just, I don't know, you want to buy a thing of toilet paper, get a shirt. And the backlash here, I think they even got a new CEO. This is from, when was this? 2 days ago. Target to reduce number of stores carrying Pride-themed merchandise after last year's backlash. Target confirmed Friday that it won't carry Pride Month merchandise at all of its stores in June after the discount retailer experienced a backlash and lower sales over its collection honoring LGBTQ community. You went well beyond honoring and you shoved it in people's faces. And I actually, to be fair, I think if we read through it here again, I think Target went too far the other direction now. It won't carry Pride Month merchandise at all of its stores. Well, my question is, why not? All your stores, unless you're like in a place, I don't know, Wyoming or somewhere, you just know there's not a big uh, gay population or it just doesn't sell well. I don't know. Look, do you have St. Patrick's Day stuff on in March 17th around March? You have St. Patrick's Day stuff. Do you have Easter egg stuff around Easter time? Do you have Christmas stuff? This isn't to say you can't advertise, but just like St. Patrick's Day, the whole fucking store isn't filled with leprechauns and pots of gold and whatever the Irish do. All right? That's where you made the mistake. Look, there's pretty much gay people everywhere. Why can't you have just a tasteful amount and not little kitty swimsuits that are gender bent? Just maybe I'm no business expert. Maybe that went a little too far. I don't think you're going to get a lot of people. Okay, a little gay pride month, and here's some books, and oh look, here's a cute gay pride shirt. I don't think you're going to get that. That's all you were. You were headed up by a zealot and ideologue in your diversity and inclusion department. I looked at her; she dressed like a clown. I expect nothing less of a Minnesota corporation. You had a radical agenda. It was not. What was it again, class? Cappy School of Business. Good products at a fair price. It went beyond that. Like this, you've gone beyond anything sensible or even honoring or paying an homage or just including people from different groups. You made it the product. You made it a cool little hip, edgy thought. You were all edgy. A retailer, you're edgy. Bud Light, the most boring beer in the world for most boring people in the world. You had to make it edgy. That was your mistake. And you know what? It would just be me because the gay community, not straight, whatever, pride, whatever, might be somewhat political. Okay, maybe it's a safer bet not to, but why do it at all then? Why do it at all? Well, hang on, let me look at the Target stock price. It did recover a little bit from last year. Oh wait, no, it didn't. Today it dropped a lot. It's down 2.3%. Is the overall market down? Let's take a look at a year. It's recovered. It went from 160. Let's do the 5-year. Yeah, it's not at its peak of adjusted. What is that? 260 looks like its peak. It's down to about 168. So you're down still about a third. There's a little bit of recovery. Almost kind of makes you wonder, maybe again, just me, maybe you should just sell good products at a fair price and stay the fuck out of politics. We didn't hear anything about politics from Target, right? You weren't edgy with your Twitter account, right? And oh my gosh, look, your stock price kind of recovered a fair amount there. Target confirmed Friday. Target, which operates roughly 2,000 stores, said decisions about where to stock pride-themed products, including adult apparel, home goods, food, and beverages, would be based on guest insights and customer research. All right, tailored the individual, sure. I'm sure in Boys Town, you go all out. Castro District, San Francisco, of course, absolutely. The Target in Laramie, Wyoming, probably not. I don't even know if Target has a. Probably too dirty and ooh, there's dust all over the place. This isn't Target material. Oh my goodness. These people with their boots and their working manual. This isn't where we should set up shop. Oh my goodness. These dirty, nasty men with trucks. Ooh, trucks. Oh no. In order to shop at Target, you need an SUV, right? I can't shop there with my truck. I can't come in there with my car. I need an SUV or a minivan, right? And it's got to be a certain level. It can't be only Walmart shoppers that want sensible pricing, right? I gotta be upper middle income to shop at Target, right? No dust on my truck, right? Is that SUV over 8 years old? Oh my goodness. Can't shop at Target. The Target spokesperson declined to disclose the number of stores where the merchandise would not be available, but the company said its online shop would offer a full assortment. The moves were first reported by Bloomberg. Target is committed to supporting the LGBTQ. God, Jesus, how many more vowels did you add? Just say the non-straight community. We ain't got time for this. And can it not be implied that you support them? Is it that kind of again, my naive view of the business world? Wouldn't you just, who would you be against? I guess is the other thing. Let's look at it that way. All these people, we're for children. Well, who's against them? I mean, really? We're against childhood hunger. Well, who's for it? Isn't it kind of implied that you would be for customers regardless of where they come from? Oh, or could it be that tremendous psycho, politico, socio infrastructure laid by the education industry the past 25 years, where the only thing of value that people have is not themselves, but the way they were born, and advertising and placating and virtue signaling? Maybe that marketing strategy has run its course. Don't worry, you got subscription services now, Target. Get on that bandwagon for the next quarter century. Wonder why everyone hates you. Target is committing to supporting the LGBT. Where have they been against? That'd be my question. You know who doesn't do this? You know who does? They're just happy everyone's there and having a good time. Bucky's. Bucky's Day. Come on in. Get some barbecue. Get yourself some gas. Get a crazy shirt. I even got the GF a bikini, a Bucky's bikini. No one's having a bad day. Everyone's having a good time. Ain't nobody. Come on in. You got my. Let's go. Come on. We here at the Target Corporation at DBBBBB. You're not fun. You know what it is? That's what happens when you pursue politics. You're just not fucking fun. Bucky's, hey, new barbecue, new hot sauce. Look out, we're opening up new places. Crazy, ridiculous sized Bucky's statue. Kids get posed by. And you know what happens when you go to Bucky's, no matter what you buy? Guess what? That barbecue sandwich, it's a good product at a fair price, 24/7. Their gas, good product at a fair price. I didn't sit there pumping my gas. What do they think of straight white males? Oh my God, they probably hate me. You need gas? Sure do. Hit the pump. Thank you. Here's the money. There's the gas. Bye. What is your experience like shopping at Target as a straight white man? Actually, I want to get to fun. Same thing as any man, frankly, any man shopping, same thing. I want to get my shit, get the fuck out of here. I hope you don't stab me in price. I hope your self-checkout lines work and there's enough of them so I don't have to sit behind Tilly and Gertrude who want to talk to the freaking checkout lady for 16 hours. It pays by check. That's what I really want if you really wanted to know. But how do you feel about being a Hispanic male who did same thing? As long as it's male. I don't know, maybe you could have like a therapy booth for all the girls that need to talk about their feelings when they're buying just basic everyday staples. But for the guys, we kind of, I need some paper. I really don't like Target. It's the only place around here. I gotta get some paper. Where is the office? Oh, Office Depot's closed. Crap, I gotta go to Target. If I don't look directly at the fat mannequins, then maybe I won't turn to a pillar of salt or stone. If I just avoid that. Most importantly, you want to create a welcoming, supportive environment for LGBTQ team members, which reflects our culture of care for over 400,000 people who work at Target. Hi, here, let me ask all the not straight people who work at Target. They treat you right, fine. They shouldn't discriminate. Okay. Do they pay you a good wage? How's the pay, huh? How's the working hours? Are they treating you there? How's that working out? That's what I'd be concerned about. look, we just want to, how do you feel being a white male employee? I'm like, what's your pay per hour? That's going to tell me how it makes me feel. Kelly Robinson, president of LGBTQ academy groups, human rights campaign, said Target's decision was disappointing, risk alienate. No, it doesn't. No, Kelly, because you don't actually represent normal, not straight people. You're the victim group. You're the whiner group. You're the political, not fun group. When has ever Target, and then look where it got Target, all the promotion and it got you nowhere. Now it's like a Dane Geld. You got to pay it. Individuals and allies of decision was disappointing, risk alienating. No, it's not going to alienate individuals and allies at the risks of not only profits but also their value. See, look, all you had to do was not be political, and you wouldn't have had this fucking PR nightmare if you didn't placate and pander to not so much the groups, although you're doing that for marketing, but knowing or not knowing, obviously in your case, that professional victim groups that are based off of whatever trait that happens to be the victim group, that we're going to cry bloody murder if you didn't keep paying the dang geld and pledge fealty. When it's like, dude, we're just a Staples store. What do you want? We give you good product at a fair price. Oh yeah, we got a gay. Yeah, it's June. Yeah, gay pride section over there. Yeah, go get some. Yeah, rainbow lollipops. Get whatever you want, man. Now you got to deal with this. The professional victims. Pride merchandise means something, Robinson said in an emailed statement. LGBTQ people are in every zip code in this country, and we aren't going anywhere. Right. I'm not, again, going back to my people. Yeah, it's St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, have some leprechaun. Okay, it's gay pride. Have a couple gay flags. Sure. Why not? Last year, Target removed some items from its stores and made other changes to its LGBTQ merchandise nationwide ahead of Pride Month after intense reaction from customers who confronted workers and tipped over displays. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Were you targeting children, I wonder? Target also moved displays to... It could also just be sick of it. They're just so sick of it. Target also moved displays to the back of its stores at certain southern locations last year. Yeah, maybe you got to tailor in the South a little bit. But Target faced the second backlash from customers upset by the discount retailer's reaction to aggressive anti-LGBTQ activism, which has also been sweeping through Republican state legislatures. Are there laws or activisms being passed? Civil rights groups scolded the company for caving to customers who expressed outrage over a selection of gender-fluid bathing suits and carried last year. Yeah, that's what was it? What age group was it for? The anti-LGBTQ customers. What if they're not anti-LGBTQ? What if they just like leave us alone? Stop bothering us with this. What if we had Aaron's armpit day? Okay. And we just forced my armpit into everybody's face. There'd be statues of my armpit. We'd put kind of some odor and smells to shoot it out of the statues. You'd see my mug get Aaron armpit day. Oh my God, you're not an anti-Aaron armpitist, are you? Do you think there's too much? Like Marvel movies? The AP accused of being anti-LGBTQ plus customers also posted threatening videos on social media from inside the stores. Target's latest moves are just another example of companies are struggling to cater to different groups. How about you don't cater to different groups? How about you just make it for everybody? Huh? Like Chevron. Chevron doesn't do this as far as I know. Well, how ridiculous would it be for Chevron? Like, oh, it's gay pride at Chevron. Like, dude, I need gas. Can you make it as cheap as possible? It's Target. It's everyday staples you need. Why'd you go political? I know, Minnesota culture. Latest move is just another example of how companies are struggling to cater to different groups of customers at a time of extreme cultural divisions, in part created by woke advertising, particularly around transgender rights. Last year, beer brand Bud Light angered some customers with its attempt to broaden its customer base. No, you shoved a trans person into the most cowboy, rural flyover country, America. because your marketing person in charge of it was a fucking idiot and did a stupid, and they had no study. They didn't have no strategy aside from let's be zany, let's be shocking, let's be professional wrestling. Minneapolis-based Target and other retailers such as Walmart and H&M expended their Pride Month offerings a decade ago or longer, but transgender rights, including to gender-affirming health care and sports participation, have become politicized social issues, prompting lawmakers in some states to try to reverse activists' previous gains. I have no idea what that has to do with selling toilet paper to someone who might be gay. Target's move to scale back its presence of Pride merchandise for this year isn't unexpected. Last August, CEO Brian Cornell told reporters that Target learned from the backlash and said the company would be more thoughtful about merchandise decisions for Heritage Months that celebrate the achievements of marginalized groups. Target said it would have slightly more focus. Man, I should be put in. Just send me in. Because there would be the whole diversity marketing fad. Then there's the subscription fad. Then I'd come in with my boring, ho-hum, folksy, good products at a fair price. Go fuck yourself. Target said it would have a slightly more focused assortment and will reconsider the mix of its own and national brands with its external partners. As we navigate an ever-changing environment and operating in social environment, we're applying what we've learned to ensure we're staying close to our guests and their expectations of Target, Cornell said. Their expectations? How about a good product at a fair price? Like could you increase my purchasing power by keeping costs down? Could you increase our standards of living? I don't know. Are you all concerned about inflation a little bit? How about you focus on that? It's so boring. I have a master's degree in marketing, and I need the corporation to do something I want it to do, not what's in the best interest of the customers. Hello? Well, that is nice to see you are turning it down from 18 to 4 or 5. Right? It's like if there's a television in the bar. Like I'm not against the television being in the bar and people watching it, but you got it blasted up that I can't have a conversation with people. Yeah, a little loud. Doesn't mean you're against the sport because you turned it down to 4. But to the victim groups, the professional victim groups, I'm not saying LGBTQ, not straight group. That's a total. I'm talking their activist parts. They're going to complain no matter what. All right. Let's go to the super chats. See, now here I got to scroll. What now? Now all the super chats come out. What y'all getting off of work or something? All right. WisDivision production, $5. I hope the primary thing Cappy is remembered for is his thumbnails laughing out loud. Also, shout out to you for making it on the DHS Mail Suppressor. Where have you guys been? That's like 10 days old. It's at least a week old. Go watch. Okay, you probably don't know this, Wisdom. If you don't know this, and maybe other people don't because you're a regular on the show. Last year, YouTube got cute. They decided to separate your live videos from videos you may have uploaded. So if you go search me, Aaron Clary on YouTube, get to the main YouTube channel page, you'll see at the top is like lists, videos, live. Y'all probably conditioned to go to live. Go to videos. The latest video is how Cappy ended up on a government checklist. Yes, I'm aware of it. I did a very well scripted response to it. It's there. I probably have 2 completely separate audiences now. I think about those who only go to my video list and then those who are on the live. Go check it out. It's there. Yes, I'm aware. You can hear my response. WisDivision Productions again, $5. Looking up Diverting Hate by Andy Report, March 24. Seeing the other content creators they lumped you in with is downright hilarious. Yeah, go look at the people who are at the Peril Research Center. If you read through their 55-page document, here's just trust me on this. Listen to my synopsis and take. And the reason for that is I summarize their 55-page report into something that isn't tortured bullshit. Their methodologies and their assumptions they're horrible. They're wrong. And it's not because I disagree with them. I'm saying you're not even coming close to measuring to what you claim you want to measure. This was such shoddy and low quality academic research, it's embarrassing. And that's why one of the main reasons I surmised they took the report down. But go watch the video. Yeah, you'll look at their top 10 list, and I'm big, but I'm not huge. But there's a ton of people way bigger than me and even more controversial. Like, did you put any thought into this list? A lot of guys, I'm like, who the hell is that guy? I don't even know that guy. And then if you look at the people who are involved in this, go look at the people in Middlebury, go look at the people at ASU. These are just lifelong academic hacks looking to get government funding so they can, oh my God, the evil men are coming, the misogynies. Oh, look out, here it comes. Yep, the misogynies, like us trying to get girls to major in STEM and be happy. Hand clogs, $2. Cappy, love is love. Why hate chicken tendies? I don't hate the chicken tendies. You do you. Love is love, and we are pro gay rights here over at Cappy Cap's channel. We're pro everybody's rights because there's no differentiation between human when it comes to rights. Hand clogs, $5. You eat chicken tendies and not put them in your armpits. What's your problem, Cappy? Or hurt you? What's the production is in the house? Gay pride and trans pride as well. In my day, we didn't have the armpit chicken tendies. We weren't that welfare. The welfare programs weren't that nice. Wisdom Vision Productions, $2. Picture chosen for you is also great. Oh yeah, no, they just. I mean, I could do a whole other thing on the people who did the research. Like we could expose them and show them, but it's like exposing a Borg. Like here's Borg number 2876b. It's the same. They're all the same. And none of them are actually going to get like a real job in the real world. All right, we got caught up on here. Did I get everything? I gotta go and make sure. Was Atham here? I thought I saw Atham. Was Hang on, let me scroll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got all 5. Okay, good. All this stuff. All right, that's it. Questions, answers, assholeconsulting.com. I'll see you guys.